Hey everybody, it's Stephanie Fit from FitBodies.com, your health and fitness advocate. And it is a beautiful sunny day in Colorado. I am so excited to share with you 5 tips, 5 habits that I utilize so that I can feel like $1,000,000 when I leave my house every morning and head off to work. I want to share this with you so that you can have a spring in your step, a non-caffeinated way, nothing that requires hours of exercise or a strict routine, just 5 basic things that you can do to feel like a rock star when you leave your house in the morning. Okay, so I just rolled out of bed, jammies and all. Use the restroom, that's a private thing, so you can figure that out yourself. And then you want to drink, or this is what I do, is I drink a tall glass of lemon water. And so I didn't fill this to the top, notice, but this is a fat mason jar, so I fill it halfway. But if your glass size is smaller, you fill it up, tall glass. I always use glass containers and a stainless steel straw. I don't use plastic of any sort. And I drink this down. All right, sometimes I gulp it down in one shot and I feel great. Other days I kind of have to nurse it depending on how I feel in the morning. But my goal is to down this water as quickly as I can first thing in the morning. All right, then what I do are box breaths. Now, you don't have to do these in the order that I do them. You can do box breaths while you're laying in bed right after your alarm goes off. You could do box breaths before you walk out the door. Just as long as you get these things done, it's going to help you feel great. So box breathing is basically breathing in through the nose for 5 seconds or 5 counts, and then holding it for 5 counts, and then breathing out for 5 counts, and then holding it for 5 counts, kind of drawing an imaginary box with your breathing. All right, so let me demo a couple here. So, breathing in. And so forth. You do that 5 times. So what that does is it just oxygenates your body. It just brings this deep oxygen to your brain, to your muscles, to your joints, and you just feel great. You feel more awake, and you're breathing out this stale oxygen that's just been kind of lingering in the bottoms of your lungs, in the lobes of your lungs while you've been sleeping. And so you just kind of get rid of that stale air and bring in this fresh, amazing oxygen. So hydrating and oxygenating first thing in the morning help wake up the body. The body goes, hey, it's time to get to work. And it just is a positive thing. Our bodies are designed to run, to move, to operate. And when I mean run, I don't necessarily mean running. I mean function at its fullest capacity, right? We're designed for that. And so we want to facilitate that. So we hydrate. We breathe. The third thing that I recommend are air squats. Now, don't get worried if squats aren't your thing. Remember, I said minimal exercise, but this is just 1 minute. You can do 1 minute of anything, just about. So 1 minute of air squats. Let me demo how to do a proper air squat. You want to stand with your feet hip width apart, toes pointed forward, or a slight turnout in your toes. Now, you can't see my feet, but when I mean turnout, slight toes maybe out, depending on your body structure. And you sit back into an imaginary chair. You can do with your arms whatever works for you, okay? You squeeze your butt cheeks together to stand yourself back up again. Looks like this from the side. Sit it back and stand up. Now, if you've got bad knees, that doesn't necessarily mean, oh, I can't do that. I want you to experiment with what works for you. Modify. So here's a modification, a modified version, is you would just dip like a little bottom bump. Boop. A little bump back. You don't have to go low if your knees don't tolerate that, or if your back or your ankles don't tolerate that. The point is that you're moving, okay? You're doing as many air squats as you can in 1 minute. So you bust out as many as you can in 1 minute. What do you think that does to your blood flow? To your adding to your oxygenation of the body? How does that feel to warm up those muscles, and you're going to feel like $1,000,000, just 1 minute. I'm not saying go run for 30 minutes. I'm not saying lift weights for an hour. 1 minute of air squats. Okay, so we hydrate, we box breathe, we do our air squats. Number 4, hopefully you take a shower in the morning. Well, maybe not, maybe you shower at night. But for me, I shower in the morning and take a nice hot shower, soap up, shampoo, shave, whatever it is you do in the shower at the last minute or 2. Now, some people recommend 10. I'm just going to say 1 or 2 minutes, last minute or 2, you're going to crank down the heat and allow that cold water to blast on you as long as you can stand it. Can you stand it for a minute? Can you stand it for 2 minutes? Can you only stand it for 10 seconds? However long you can stand it, you want that icy cold water to blast on you. Holy smokes, you might let out a scream, you might wake up the whole household. I know I dance around, jump around in the tub. Be careful with that, right? You don't want to slip and break your neck. But that blast of cold air, it's called cold thermogenesis. I'm not going to get into the science behind it other than just to say that there is nothing on this planet that will wake you up. There's no cup of coffee invented that will wake you up as much as that short blast of cold water. Fantastic. So we hydrate, we box breathe, we air squat, we shower, and then blast of cold water. And last but not least, you're hopping in your car or you're hopping on the bus or the commuter train or however you walk, however you get to work, and you're going to plug in your earbuds and you're going to listen to an uplifting, positive podcast. I'm a huge fan of podcasts. You just need an app on your phone. The apps are free. There's lots of different apps. Find one that you like. And then you're going to download. You can search for different topics that are of interest to you. I would suggest stay away from politics, not necessarily uplifting. But find something health related, relationship related, and download episodes the night before so you're not left in the morning, oh shoot, I don't have any. You want to be prepared. So download episodes ahead of time that seem to you or that you deem uplifting and positive. And then you're going to listen to that on your way to work. You're going to listen to instruction about whatever it is you're interested in. You're going to learn. You're going to be a lifelong learner. You know, I'm not against rocking out to music. I used to listen to classical music to try to calm me before work. I've rocked out like crazy before work. I'm telling you, this works the best. Listen to an uplifting, positive podcast. All right, so the 5 tips are, do you remember? Hydrate, first thing. Box breathing, right? Air squats. What next? Yeah, the dreaded icy cold end to your shower. And then finally, plug into a positive podcast on your commute or drive or walk or bus ride to work. 5 tips that will help you have a fantastic morning. You're going to walk out of your home feeling like $1,000,000, I promise. Non-caffeinated, not a huge routine to try to remember, just 5 simple things. I hope you enjoy this. Give it a shot right below and comment below. Let me know what you think about it. You want more tips like this? I've got lots of other videos. Subscribe and check out my other videos, or go to my website, fitbodies.com. That's 2 T's, and I've got lots of free stuff there. Look under Fit Tips tab for other free stuff. So I hope you have an amazing, wonderful, glorious, fantastic, productive, happy day. Until next time, everybody. Peace out.